My name is Leeroy. I'm from the Philippines. I'm trained in the visual arts, but dabble in filmmaking, theater, performance, and even product design. So the works I'm showing at Hatch are pieces that I did in Taipei, Tatao Art Festival. They are an extension of my Aliens of Manila project, where I go to different locations, countries, and I try to make use of the materials that I find in that particular site. I try to investigate industry, the local industries, the cultural surplus, and I try to make use of these materials, collect them and transform them into wearable pieces. I then try to collaborate with local creatives, performers, dancers, whoever, to help me activate these costumes. The idea is kind of related to overseas Filipino workers, me as an artist, a service provider who has to do work in different locations. My mom works as a nanny in the States. Based on this idea of going to different locations as an alien, I took that literally by creating these alien characters, using them as kind of personas or avatars for how I respond to a particular site. Most of the time, I do public site installations, public performances and interventions. In the Philippines, culturally, we don't go to galleries and museums to enlighten ourselves. So I felt that as creatives, we had to meet our audience halfway or cultivate an alternative sensibility for them. Through the work, we can present ideas that they're not normally exposed to, kind of just give them a breather outside of their daily routine, and at the same time create a dialogue with them, have them dictate also the form by giving them some kind of ownership because they are presented in the public space. The public pretty much owns the work. They project their desires, their histories onto the work, and it just provides them different means of seeing the world, responding to the world that they normally wouldn't have any exposure to. I think there is a need for artists to kind of provide a voice to these sectors of the community who are not exposed to these practices. They are given different platforms to express themselves, politically and culturally. They can harness these forms, create hybrids for themselves to suit their purpose, their intentions.